everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Musiker-Board, Paul. It's been a while since we've been talking.
Doesn't feel like a while.
Yeah, but that much stuff happened in between.
A lot of shit's happened.
Definitely.
How do you say that in German?
I don't know. We keep it for the user below 14.
Okay.
So PGA 14.
All right, good. I understand.
When we met the first time, which was at Thoman, you were telling us that basically you've been too young to join the Fender and Gibson party in the first place because you've still been in diapers, which was your wording at that time.
No, I was talking about that I was born in 1956, and some of the magic stuff that happened in our industry was when I was in diapers in 57,
right.
58, 59, 63. I was 5 years old, you know. But that doesn't mean that those men didn't know, or women, or the people in those factories didn't know how to make guitars. They did.
No, that wasn't my point.
Yeah.
It was just kind of later on when you started to build yourself, especially like with the scale lengths, you told us you positioned yourself in the middle between the two.
Well, because so
that both players could
identify
understand with your product.
I mean, if you listen to Hendrix play Machine Gun, he was tuned to D.
Yeah.
So if you put a capo on the second fret, that's E. It's a short scale guitar.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
So what you did first, going in your own history, is kind of bringing McCarthy's.
Started with 24 fret.
You started with 24, yes, but if the first, say, leave the center position, you would lean towards McCarthy. I don't know if you want to honor the person or the sound that you achieve with the guitar.
I never thought of it that way.
Okay.
I thought of it like David Grissom said, I need a guitar that sounds like the Allman Brothers live at the Fillmore. I thought of it as a musician's wish.
Okay.
I thought of it as Ted McCarty's heritage with his name on it. When Ted saw the guitar for the first time, he had a dislocated retina, and it was early on with laser surgery, and they had perforated it and not done a good job. So he couldn't see it, so he had to look around, and he put his hands on the guitar. He goes, nice guitar. Yeah. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, okay.
I wanted Ted to be happy. I wanted David to be happy. I wanted the We were the first to start selling guitars on the internet. It's because people trusted that the McCarty they would get would be a good guitar. They just wanted the right color. Yeah. Where before that, people would have to try 10 guitars to make sure it was a good guitar. Yeah. And that was nice.
To be able to make repetitively good guitars,
that's the idea.
You need a good wood selection. How did that change over the years? Last time you told me you have a guy, you delegated some of the stuff, but
we have very
100%
good,
confident
very good
he's
woods.
Doing his job.
Very good woods. Very good. Here, I'll grab a piece just to show you, okay? This is beautiful. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, if I wet it, you'll see this black, white, black, white, black,
coming
white.
out.
Yeah.
Everything coming out.
This is a piece of curly maple, and my people cut this tree. You know, they found it, but I didn't. You know, it was just in the stack.
Yeah.
You know, this is for a guitar maker. This could be once in a lifetime. You know, but we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. I've got very good people doing the guitars. Very good.
So a little later now, just a little later, because we didn't go older, so it's just a little later. You went to the other end of the spectrum with building a guitar for John Mayer. So now you have
same day.
Same day.
Basically, 1963. Same day.
Same day.
Different company.
Yeah, sure. But you kind of expanded. You had to relearn stuff. Had to learn new stuff, right?
The pickups were so hard to learn. The pickups, to get them to sound right, was very difficult.
Very difficult.
I bought a lot of old pickups, $900 each on eBay, and took a razor blade and cut them apart.
Oh.
I I needed to find
Yeah,
out.
you had to find out what the code is.
And it was not what I thought.
Okay.
We did a lot of tests.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, if I bring one in here and plug it in, it sounds like an old guitar.
Yeah. I tested one.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
What did you think?
I like sonic-wise.
Yeah.
I completely liked it.
Yeah.
For me personal,
Yeah.
it would be sanding down the neck to get through the wood because I don't like the
Yeah, but
stuff on the neck.
on the
But
old-
that
on the
will
old-
happen anyway.
On the old guitars, that happens anyway,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So our theory is let it become old in your hands.
I know.
I mean, we could do it, but why?
Yeah. Well, perhaps
We sent
in
John-
my case because I don't like the.
Well,
the
we
feel
sent
of
we
leather.
sent John ones that were sanded down. He said no, finish them
Finished them. Okay,
with the nitro.
that's the nitro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but beyond that, the rest of guitar plays super good. Has super
Well,
good
if you liked it,
intonation.
if you liked it sonically, we win. It's all
yeah,
good.
right. So I'm in there. Decoding pickups. I've talked to Gavin yesterday, and he said one of the most frequent words that happens in your regular telephone calls in the morning is I cracked the code.
Well, I tried to.
You tried to, but what I've heard is that you went a step further. Now you
Well,
took
I'll show
your knowledge of single coils plus what
Yeah, I
you
took
knew
all the,
already.
I took all the single coil knowledge and put it on humbuckings. I'll show you. I brought one with me. So, this is a new prototype. So here's a bass pickup, which already sounds like a single coil. And then
Yeah.
when I put it, so in humbucking, and then single coil,
Yeah,
same thing with the treble pickup, humbucking, single coil.
yeah,
So listen to the bass pickup single. Middle pickup is a single. And
Yeah.
the treble.
So we got the volume covered.
Single. So I'm applying everything I'm learning from the single coils to the humbuckings.
Yeah,
I like the way this guitar sounds. There's lots of beautiful sounds
definitely.
coming out of it. Yeah.
I mean, as you know, I have a Pulse guitar, which is
Is that good or bad?
whenever I buy a new guitar,
Yeah.
I play the new guitar,
Yeah.
then I play your guitar,
Yeah.
and I'm back to surface, to
Oh,
ground.
shit.
So
Well, do
that
you
always resets.
Do you
me.
need me to work on the Paul's guitar? Or is it okay the way it is? Is there anything wrong with it?
No, it's good.
Okay, good. If you need any help, call me.
I will.
Good.
But the Pulse guitar with the moving the humbuckers a little closer together
Yeah.
kind of helped that sonic thing clearing up the humbucker a little bit already, which is now continued here with
Now,
extra knowledge.
yeah, there's
so,
even less low mid range now.
So I like the idea.
Yeah.
When are we going to see that in production?
I'm going to demonstrate this guitar for everybody here at this trade show at 2 o'clock.
Yeah. And then what is the time range to buy it?
Well, we'll start making them immediately. I don't know. Slowly in private stock, maybe they come in this summer, and then
Okay.
we'll start to put them on other guitars as time goes on. It's the way it works. We start the pickup system and we bring it down. It's called a Modern Eagle 5.
Modern Eagle 5 then?
Yes, 5 coils, 5
Mm-hmm.
switches, and 5 different sounds.
Okay.
5 different sets of sounds.
Sets of sounds.
Yeah.
That's going to be like a Swiss Army knife.
Except a real big knife.
Big one!
Not a little teeny knife, not a little baby knife.
The real deal.
A knife you could skin a deer with.
What else are we looking forward in the future? What you can
Just trying
already
to make
share?
good tools for everybody, you know? Look, Toman sells guitars, right?
Yeah.
When the box comes,
Mm-hmm.
the customer opens it, he either really likes it, or
Mhm.
kind of likes it, or maybe likes it a little bit, or doesn't like it.
Yeah.
My job is to make him really like it.
Yeah.
So the future is as much really like as possible.
Okay. Which is an easy to speak
Yeah. So
goal, but hard to achieve.
right, but so this microphone's doing its job.
Yeah.
It will record perfectly our interview. I want a guitar that does its job, that does what you want it to do.
Yeah.
That you need a sound out of it, it does its job. Doesn't bother your hand. It's the right weight. It balances well, and you have 10 guitars and you want to pick it up first. Then I've done my job.
So would a power rate guitar be a power rate guitar without the cosmetics?
Wow.
Being a working tool, as you just said.
What?
Sorry,
a
you
question.
just opened the door for
Good
me.
That's, wow, what a question. All right, so you're talking about if it's a good tool,
Yeah.
it has good neck shape, good
Yeah.
pickup sound, good everything else, but it's not the color is bland, the
It's
the
not
wood
a
is
12
bland.
top. It's not a.
It's the no scoop in the lower horn, no dot inlays.
Mm,
Sure, why not?
why not? It would still be the
Well,
tool.
we do that. We do S2s.
Yeah, you do. Right.
We do, but they have birds in them. We do guitars that are just good tools, not as strong a curly maple top.
Yeah.
Interesting question. How much of it's the look?
For me, as you said earlier, if it doesn't
I
convince
like
you
beautiful.
sonically.
I like beautiful guitars.
Yeah.
Don't take that away from me.
No. No, it basically
You-
the
wow,
wood.
what an interesting
the
question.
wood and the amount of different wood you can get
Okay,
opens
look, I
the
have
door
been
for customers to identify.
I have been claiming that it's all about the guitar and how good a tool it is for years, and you have just challenged me and said, "Yeah, Paul, but you want a nice top, but you want the fancy birds." Like these,
Yeah.
that's the fancy brushstroke birds, you know.
Yeah.
So this is a red guitar without a curly maple top.
Yeah.
This is more of what you're talking about. A
Basically,
tool.
a tool. Yeah.
Yeah, but you would get rid of these and
Not-
get rid of this big signature, and it would not have a headstock veneer. And sure, why not? This is good.
It will still be a good guitar.
Yeah, why not? Look.
Yeah.
So how are things in your world?
You mean my real world or my musical
Both.
world? Both. I'm supposed to say hello from Gabi.
Really?
Yeah.
How
she
is she?
remembers
Yeah. It was fun.
our time in your
yeah,
office.
it was fun. Yeah.
So, hello from there. I
Yeah.
see my kid growing fast.
Yeah, I have 5. They grow fast.
Yeah. No, she's now 13, going into 14, but she's got a horse since 2 years, so she got plenty of responsibility.
Yeah.
And I think, age-wise, he's 5 years older than she actually is. And
Oh,
sometimes
so she's mature
sometimes I forget.
She's mature for her age. That's good.
Yeah. But sometimes I forget that she's actually young, so I have to tame my expectations
Yeah,
as well.
there you go. And work is going well?
Work is going well, and we have staffing problems, as the US has. So if you want to volunteer to work in air traffic control, we need everybody we can get.
I would probably be good at air traffic controller, but I don't want to do it. I enjoy guitars too much. You make me like my job.
That is good. That's good
Yeah.
news.
Yeah.
So, rest of the day is going to be plenty of fun.
Well,
with
so we're going to
demonstrations.
demonstrate this at 2
This,
o'clock.
yeah.
And then we're going to have prototypes to show at the
Mhm.
end of the day. And the acoustic, I thought, did you hear the acoustic?
Yeah, I did hear the acoustic.
Yeah. Did it fill the room?
It was really present in the
Yeah.
room. I've been in row 2, so I wouldn't know how far to
Yeah.
the end it comes, but it sounded to me that it will project well.
Yeah.
You said the top was pretty thin, or
No,
all
really
of the woods
thin,
are
yeah.
really thin. Structural wise,
It's really strong.
it's strong. Okay, because you can feel that it has enough options to breathe
Yeah. It was
or
not,
to shout,
yeah.
whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it. So that was good.
It's good, yeah.
Guitars that have that complete sonic range, and I have one of a competitor. I tend to call a grand piano.
Well, that's what it sounds
And
like.
that's
Sounds,
what it is,
Sounds
because-
piano-like to me.
There's no weak spot in it, and
Yeah.
and both ends of the range are pretty far out compared to other guitars,
Yeah, widespread, yeah.
which is basically what you also meant with less compression in there.
Yeah.
It keeps every
Well,
every
the louder I
aspect
played, the
ringing.
louder the guitar got, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you beat the shit out of a guitar, it won't get any louder.
Yeah, definitely.
So do you have any other probing questions, peaky questions, as you
I'll
say?
let you get away for this time.
All
I
right,
have to
good.
keep
So we're
something
good.
for
Thank
next
you for
year.
having me.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
the invite.
See you, everybody.
See you, everybody.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool. I like the